What's up, everybody? It's 4 and 2 in the K. What's up, everybody? Like everything else, doing what I'm supposed to do in life. You know what I mean? Taking care of business. You know what I mean? Taking care of doing what I need to do. You know what I mean? Don't pretend to be something I'm not. Last thing I ever wanted to do, and I never will be, just being myself. And being myself got me where I am today. Put it that way. That's the way I look at it. Because being smart, while everybody else thinks you're this, and being smart, it carries you a long way in life if you're smart. If you're stupid and you're a follower, what happens? You don't get shit. You talk a lot of shit. You know, you got to find information about things that you should be able to easily find information about. Now people was talking about Bill Cosby lately, and now everybody has this, like, you know, oh, you know, now they starting to realize all the things that they seen over the period of years with Bill Cosby. They starting to realize that, you know what I'm saying? That certain things that he does, you know what I mean? Let me get myself straight. You know what I mean? Certain things that he did over the years between the Kiss Bill Cosby shows. You know, there was a show back in the day when Bill Cosby, right? I just saw it. I remember it, where it was a scene where he had like six kids and one boy, and he was playing around with them, doing, you know, messing with his leg, playing around with him and stuff. But the way he did it, it made it look like he was actually sick. But I don't know. Just because Bill Cosby do certain things on TV doesn't mean he's totally sick like that. You know what I'm saying? But any little thing a black person does nowadays is considered, you know, considered a criminal offense, and you're gonna do 50 years for fucking smiling. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. There's a lot of things that are going on, and people just keep going back and forth with the same nonsense. And me personally, that's not me, man. No, I talk about a story and I'm finished talking about it. You know what I mean? Unless it's somebody that you know I knew for like my whole time on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Or I was on there longer than they were, but they think they're better. Whatever you want to call yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm just doing my thing, taking care of my family. I mean, hey, I designed something else. I can't. I was talking about this last week, through the whole weekend, about something. I designed something like it was a lighter, but it's a solar lighter. You know what I mean? And the way I made it where it's like actually, it's flexible. Okay, I got a piece of plastic over there, but it's too far. I don't feel like doing it. But if you look at this, right, what the lighter is, you see how flexible this is? That's how the whole thing is. It's flexible like this. So if it's in your pocket, or if it bends this way or it bends that way, it won't hurt the lighter. And then on the lighter, there's like a little switch on top, and then there's a little, like a little circle, or there's a line right here. So when you hit the button, this lights up, and then you can light your cigarette, or you can light your blunt, or light anything to get you out of the situation you're in. What I made was a survival lighter, but I made it out of solar. You see how thin this is? See how thin that is? That's how the lighter is. It's thin like that, and it's like that, and it's flexible. You know what I mean? You can go like this with the whole lighter and then put it back, okay? That's what kind of lighter that I invented. I invented a flexible lighter. Like, you know, you never knew it was there. Like, say it was in the skin, or you could actually tape it. Like, say if if you're a spy, you could tape it on yourself, and nobody would never knew it was there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very thin. I make all kinds of stuff, people. People don't realize the stuff I make, man. People be like, oh, can you work for us? That's what most people say. Work for us. We'll still pay you 2 cents an hour for your brain, but like I say, people, I design all kind of stuff, man. And the messed up thing is that from what happened to me the last time when I was helping design stuff, and all that copyrights and the thief, and they stole it, and ideas and designs and all that, I learned from that. So a lot of my designs now is all on paper. I don't put nothing on the computer. Nothing on the computer anymore. Don't ever put things on the computer. If you don't want nobody to steal your stuff, don't put it on a computer. Still do basic like you did when you was in elementary school. Use crayons and pencils and stuff and draw it out and design it that way, and then get it copyrighted that way. You know what I mean? No, rookie mistakes that we all make, you know, when we start designing stuff, trying trying to design stuff for mankind that, you know, sit there or turn around, eventually put it back on the shelf because they don't want mankind to use the ideas of mankind to help mankind. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about with me, is helping mankind. You know what I mean? You can hate me, you can whatever to me, but regardless, in the back of my mind, my soul is to help the world. My soul is to help those little kids and make it easy for them to live and to grow up and have food in their house. You know what I mean? Have electricity running, have heat in their house. You know what I'm saying? Water, clean water. These are the things I want to design. I made something where I kind of got the idea from prison. You know what I mean? Being in a cell, being in a jail cell and all that. I got this idea from the prison to create, I don't want to go too much into the words because I don't want people to, next thing you know, people are like, oh shit, I saw that. Oh shit, I did that. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Oh, you know, some things you got to keep to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some things you keep to yourself. But I got an idea from prison. You know what I'm saying? I got the idea from the silver toilet. You know what I mean? I got an idea from fucking stingers. You know what I mean? A stinger in a jail cell is like a, let's just say there was, you never have glass, but there was a water, okay? You could put in plastic, whatever. You see the water? Well, how a stinger works is that you take two wires, okay? You take two, quote unquote, electric wires. See how this electric wire looks? You cut both of these ends, you take both of these ends, and you stick it into the water, but you stick it one at a time into the water. Yes, it will kill you. Yes, it will shock the shit out of you. Yes, it could kill you in 5 minutes. But this is how, in prison, that they made hot water. So I got a lot of these ideas from prison. Now, the stinger, I'm going to show you how it works. Because a lot of you don't know shit about jail. And you act like you're tough and you act like you can beat everybody's ass, but you can't. All right, you take this water. There'll be water in this, and then you take these two ends, okay? Live ends, negative and positive. You put the positive in one end and put the other, and then it sits in the water like that until the water boils. Once the water boils, then you take this, you unplug the stinger from the outlet. You unplug it. Then you take the stinger out and you got hot water, which they make their soups and stuff like that with a stinger. Now, a stinger is very important if you want to eat. Because, you know, jail food is jail food. So this is the reason why they make some CEOs they're lenient when it comes to certain things, because if you're a model prisoner, you don't get caught as much as everybody else. So a stinger is very important when it comes to eating. Okay? And that's where I mastered some of the things coming from the stinger, coming from some of the prison. Because when you're in a prison situation, you can be surprised how creative you become. You know what I'm saying? And most of these ideas came from prison. People don't realize it. They just think it just came out of their ass. No, it don't. A lot of these ideas came from prison. But that's what I'm saying. I made a lighter that's flexible. Okay, and you got a button. And and it's a safety, the safety features that are on this lighter is that it's solar. So when you put it in your pocket, it doesn't burn. When you do this to it, it doesn't do this. You know what I mean? It doesn't do anything to affect you. You know what I mean? As long as it's not hitting the sunlight, it's not active. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it could be a button. I could put an on and off button or whatever if I want. But, you know what I mean? I'm an inventor. I invent stuff. You know what I mean? I do things where people say, no, I don't want you doing that, okay? You starting to look smart again. I don't want you to look smart. I want you to be an idiot, okay? And this is how half of our lives are. People treat us like idiots, and we're not idiots. We're just sitting there faking the funk, quote unquote. Because, you know, you got to. You know, people don't like it when you start thinking. People don't like it when you read books. People don't like it that you have your own opinion. You know what I mean? You're your own person. You know what I mean? Be your own man or be your own woman, right? People don't like that. They keep criticizing us for the ideas and the things that we want to design this world right. There's a lot of us that want to design this world right and do the right thing by this world. But a lot of you is a bunch of crooks. A lot of you is a bunch of thieves. And a lot of you steal a lot of ideas and make millions of dollars over somebody else's ideas. You steal it and you become rich and you live in a nice house and while your belly's getting fed over somebody else's ideas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, people, we got to start learning how to separate, like back in the day, they used to call me, separate the bad apples from the good apples. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to separate yourself from that And maybe maybe society might make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, a lot of us are going to make it through whatever's going to happen. I just want you to realize that. There are going to be black people that's going to make it through. White, everybody's going to make it through except the people that think negative. You know what I mean? They keep going backwards in life instead of going forward. Those are the people that are going to fail. And that's not a good attitude for someone like me to say everybody should fail. I don't want everybody to win. I want everybody to see smiles on their faces. I want to see happy kids. I want to see a man looking happy when he comes home and he talks about his wife and stuff. I miss all those things. I miss how people talk about their relationship and it was cool and it's just something little tap. Now it's like, now relationships are like nightmares, you know? You're a slave or you're a slave to the children, or you're a slave to everybody else and you don't have nothing. That's what it's getting down to. But I'm not going to rant no more about that. I'm just saying, people, we live in a society where everything's information. Everybody has to prove themselves. You really don't have to prove themselves. Just prove it to yourself. That's what it's all about. Proving it to yourself. Don't prove it to others. Prove it to yourself. Prove it to yourself and think of and worship the Creator the right way. Stop using other people to be in the middle of your when you talk to God. Please don't put other people in the middle of that. You know what I mean? You don't need a lawyer to talk to God. You don't need an attorney to talk to God. You got to talk to God on your own. Okay? I'm tired of everybody talking about they need this and this. You need to talk to Him on your own. You got to be man and woman enough to say, God, I need your help. God, I need you in my life. God, whatever is the circumstances. Don't talk about riches and devil shit. Just talk about what's really honest, that you need help for yourself. You need help for your mind. You need help to get through these trials in life. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Praying to the Creator, not praying through, you don't need a middleman to pray to the Creator. You got to pray for yourself. You know what I'm saying? All right, people, it's 402K. I got to work out, take care of my life, do what I got to do. Anybody, I'm on gaming, you know what I mean? I figure I'd take a break off of this, let everybody talk their BS about how they know all these things and, you know, hurt each other and figure out ways to hurt each other instead of helping each other. You know what I'm saying? That's why I keep watching. All right, people. I said enough. I'll talk to everybody later. Take it easy. Peace.